Death comes as a shock, no matter how prepared you thought you were. Everyone has to grieve in their own way and on their own terms. Be very gentle with yourself and don't judge how you're feeling or coping. Grief is said to be the price we pay for loving someone. If the person had been ill for a long time, there's often a sense of relief that their suffering has come to an end. As their carer, you would have been uniquely close to them and watched them go through it all. It's often said that there are 5 stages of grief, but it's different for everyone, and you might not experience all the stages are in the same order. However, they are denial. You're in shock. You're numb. You can't believe it. It all feels unreal. This is your brain trying to protect you. You might struggle to cope with routine tasks. Guilt. I should have done more. I wish I'd not done. You feel irritable and cross with yourself over things that happened in the past. Anger. Why has this happened? It's not fair. You feel hurt, unhappy, restless. Sadness. You feel low, depressed, even despairing. You might feel like you've lost your identity and self-worth. The 5th and final stage is acceptance. You realise that life will go on, albeit differently. There will be down days, but also good days. When you're in the first throes of grief, it feels like this stage will never come, but it does. It does. The practicalities of registering the death, planning the funeral and dealing with financial matters will most likely keep you busy at first. If it's your husband, wife or civil partner that you've lost, you may be entitled to a bereavement payment of £2,000 from the government. Have a look at our links below to see if you're eligible. Hopefully there will be friends and family around to support you in the first few days after the person you cared for has died. You might find that everything hits you hardest after the funeral when everyone else has gone back to normal and you're left to begin a new phase of your life on your own. Don't be afraid to talk about how you feel to friends and family. It can help to talk to people who knew both of you, especially if they knew about your caring role. If you don't have anyone you feel you can open up to, or you just feel more comfortable talking to a stranger, there are a number of bereavement grief counselling organisations like Cruise, who we've linked below. Hospices often have bereavement counsellors too. After a bereavement, it can be difficult to know how to fill that caring-shaped hole in your life. You're mourning not just the person who's died, but the loss of your caring role. Don't overlook the fact you probably need a good rest after all that caring. There's no need to rush and fill your days up. When you are ready to start doing things again, ease yourself in gently. Maybe contact a friend you haven't seen in a while. Find a gentle exercise class or learn something new. There are lots of classes available either through the local authority or organisations such as the U3A. You might think about volunteering. For example, most of our telephone befrienders are former carers. As well as helping you fill your day, you can make wonderful new friendships that way.